everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Luann. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Heather. Hello, Penny. Hello, Kate. Hello, Candy. And hello, Sandy. That made it really easy because the two of you came in at the same time. So Candy and Sandy made it very, very easy. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is having a really good Tuesday. Today we are going to be talking about the birthday products. We have some brand new releases, as well as we are now, since everyone has received or everybody's birthday boxes for my big birthday bash celebration have been shipped out. Now the individual products are available separately. So I say that to say that we also still have 4 of my birthday boxes with the class included available. That is it. We have 4 left. Once they are sold out, they are sold out. With that being said, if you purchase the individual items that are in the box, it is well over a $140 value. Now, we did release the individual products today so that you are able to grab those individual products if you would like, but just the one die set, the stamp, and the watercolor palette is the value of the entire box. So just as a heads up, if you want to grab that, I highly, highly suggest grabbing that. Plus the incredible, incredible birthday class that is being hosted by yours truly, because I guess I am the birthday boy. Because of that, you're going to see a new style of teaching here at Brutus Monroe. So 2025 is all about the year of innovation and education. So we are innovating so many of our products this year and innovating the way that we do things. Not necessarily the way that you see our products sold or how they're sold or where they're sold. That's all going to remain the same, but we're trying to, do better pricing and create different types of products and so on and so forth. So that is our big goal, our big goal for this year, but education is half of that goal. So I'm going to show you in just one moment the change that we have on the education side here at Brutus Monroe. I think you're going to love it. I think you're really, really going to think that it's really a step in the right direction. We listened to every single thing that you asked us to do when it came to education here at Brutus Monroe, and I think we fulfilled pretty much every single thing that you asked us to do, which is exciting for a CEO whenever things go the way that we planned them to go and things actually worked out. So first and foremost, you all know about our brand new classroom that's hosted at events.brutusmonroe.com. If you join any of our courses or if you're in any of our courses, all you have to do is simply click courses at the top and it will take you directly to the different courses that you have either signed up for or courses that you can sign up for. So let's head down to the table. Hello, my beautiful Brianne Loveland. Let's head down to the table and let's talk about this course. So the course that's coming up this weekend is the birthday course. So these are the 4 cards that we are going to make in class. So there are 4 different lessons that are a part of that class, and these are the 4 cards. They are beautiful and vibrant in the way that they are going to be displayed to you, so that it's very easy for you to create along. So again, these are the 4 classes, and this is the new way that we are going to be taking our classes. So this is just an example one of the classes. Let me zoom out a little bit further. One of the classes that we have for the birthday box. So this is the Go Bananas. So this is the way all of our instructions in classes will be in the future. You will have, of course, your project up here in the corner. It will give you all the materials that you need, step-by-step instructions. Plus, there's always going to be a couple of little call-outs that tell you how to do things a little bit easier. But these are the PDF instructions that you will receive for every single class that we have moving forward. Again, let me zoom in a little bit. This is these are the cards that you are going to make in my birthday bash class. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm really excited to do these cards with you, and I think that it's going to be a really, really, really fun event. Okay, so let me move this over to the side. That is how the birthday class is going to work, and Again, there are 4 lessons in that class. Oh wait, let me go grab my swatches. Talk amongst yourselves for one moment. I don't have my swatches for tonight's product. Whoopsie whoopsies. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, I'm back. I forgot my swatches. Okay. So we have some brand new products to roll out tonight, which I'm super duper excited about. And let's start with our watercolors, shall we? Shall we? I think we shall. So our watercolors got a little bit of a revamp this year, at the beginning of this year, and they are now in plastic packaging, so they won't break. Let me put these in order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, whoops, blue, red, and purple. Okay, so these are the brand new shimmer pigments. So in your kit, if you are in the birthday class, you are getting these in a puck form, but we have these now in the liquid form. So we did have metallic watercolors in the past. These ones are a little bit different because the formulation has changed on a little bit. I don't know why it's not focusing. Again, this gajillion-dollar camera that I bought is driving me nuts. Okay, there we go. Because it doesn't focus. The more expensive the camera, the more issues you have, I've learned. Okay, so we have red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, blue, pink, and violet. And I'm going to show you what these look like swatched out. So first we have our violet, and you'll see it has a ton of shimmer in it. So that is violet. And then let me find my pink here. I have them all swatched out. Unfortunately, they're not swatched out on aqua pigment paper. So this paper pilled a little bit, meaning it is a little bit bumpy, whereas your paper won't be because you won't be using regular paper most likely. But here is the pink. Can you see all that shimmer in there? If you love shimmer, these, you definitely want to get your hands on these. Then we have the blue. Look at all that shimmer. And again, if you're using watercolor paper, it will not spread. It's going to spread, but it will stay mixed. Then we have the aqua. Then we have our green. And then yellow. Orange. And red. And again, your paper will not pill like this. It's because we use just regular paper and not the intended paper. All right. Next up, so those are our shimmers that just launched today. Very exciting. And we have a secondary. Oh, and I have to tell you about the packing gift tomorrow in a minute here. All right. So next we have our incredible Chroma Matte product. So this is something new. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, teal, purple, and pink. All right, so here they all are. And we have, so they come in these big old jars. We have balloon red, pinata orange, candied lemon yellow, gift box green, confetti blue, party hat aqua, cupcake frosting lavender, and birthday party pink. So those are the colors. Let me flip them over so you can see. They're very, very rich. See how rich that color is? I love these. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what they look like when they are swatched out. So remember, it is a matte finish, so it's not shiny, and it has this really cool feeling to it. So there's our yellow. Then we have our orange. Again, remember, it is matte. It's really cool. Orange. We have our pink. We have our red. We have our green. Hi, Jackie. Thank you. And thank you for my card and my book. Teal. Look at how beautiful this blue is. Blue and this deep eggplant purple. Aren't those beautiful colors? I love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, so those are available now as well. You can get a full set. You can get individual if you would like, but the colors are so rich and so pretty with these new ones. And I love that they're matte because we have a ton of chroma glazes that are very, very shiny. We needed some more mattes. So that is that. How fun. I love it. What do you think? What does it feel like? It feels like velvet. It's very velvety. Very, very velvety. I love it. All right. All right. All right. So are we ready? Oh, let me talk about, okay, so hold on. Let's talk about, hello, Isis. Let's talk about the two different items that are up for grabs. So first and foremost, we have our little scratch-offs. So the scratch-offs, let's zoom in. The scratch-offs, you will receive at every $25 spent up to $150, you will receive one of these scratch-offs. Under the scratch-off, you'll find, and this is a freebie, whoever uses this first can get it, because I did not, this is a real code. Okay, so under, what do we get here? Oh, all right, so under here, you will get, redeem this code at checkout for 1 free aqua pigment. So whoever uses this code first, it is EK82025 at checkout. You have to put an aqua pigment in your cart, but whoever puts EK82025 in their cart will get a free aqua pigment today in their order. And if you are a subscriber, you will need to be logged out to use this code. But that's only so you know, obviously you can't double dip. But these codes you'll be able to use 1 per order, and it expires on the 30th of this month. So you'll have an entire week to use them up, unless you receive them, you know, now. So again, if you use code EK2025, EK82025 with an aqua pigment in your cart, you will get an aqua pigment completely free. Woohoo! All right. So that's going to be a dud because I know someone's going to use that. Second, for this week, we have the brand spanking new Jelly Bean Bucket. What will happen is for every $25 spent, for tomorrow, this will happen tomorrow during our opening, you will get a jelly bean. Inside of your jelly bean, there's nothing inside of mine, but inside of yours, there will be a gift. You will get a gift for every single jelly bean that you get. It will go into your order. So it could be a stamp, it could be an ink, it could be a cutting die, it could be, it could be really, I think there's like 8 different things that it could be. And that will be inside of your jelly bean. Once we pull the jelly bean out of the bucket, we'll be able to figure out, and this will go automatically into your cart. Okay? Got it? I think that makes sense. I can't wait. Let me know if you're the one that uses the code. That's exciting. That is very exciting. All right. Okay. So we're going to make 2 birthday cards tonight. These are 2 pretty simple birthday cards, but they are using some of the things that you are receiving in your birthday box. If you got your birthday box, these are 2 items that we're actually not going to be using in the birthday box, but you will get these examples. You will get some examples of how these work, okay? So we have, let's zoom out here. We're going to use the Bat Cave Simple Blend and the Bamboo Simple Blend, Bamboo Garden. We're going to use the Happy Birthday paper pad. These are all available separately now. But again, I implore you to get the kit because it's so much less expensive. And then, unless you just want bits and pieces, then grab your bits and pieces. We're going to use the Simple Sentiments die. And we're not going to use the Simple Sentiments. Well, you could use the Simple Sentiments die if you want to. I've already have mine pre-cut, so I'm going to show you how that works. But yes, you will need the Simple Sentiments die, and you will need the Happy Birthday Pals stamp set. Okay, I'm going to show you how that all works out. Okay. Okie dokie. How is everybody doing today? I didn't get a chance to ask you all. Is everybody doing well today? Question, when are you getting the die and that will cut the 6x6 paper pad for your washi maps? Oh, that die is coming very, very soon. I'm so glad you brought that up. I completely forgot about it. That is I'm glad you brought that up. All right. So, first and foremost, we are going to stamp out our, you're going to take your little, not little, but your big stamp from the top of here. And you are going to stamp this out, okay? We're not going to stamp it out. I already have it all stamped out to save on time because we're already a half an hour in and we're making 2 cards. So I already have mine all stamped out here, okay? I stamped this all out on a piece of paper here. I actually took it and just stamped it all, put it on the back of my stamp, what's the word I'm looking for? On the back of my, Misty, and just stamped it on down. So, but we do not need the animals because we're going to be using the animals from our paper pad. And let me go ahead and cut this down here. Aren't they cute? I'm going to show you all the different papers that are a part of it too. So let me go ahead. And we'll just cut this just like so, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your die. Remember, this die is not included in the kit. It is a separate purchase, but it will be a very well-used separate purchase because it is... we're going to have other stamps and things that come out with this that you can use with it. So I'm going to show you now. You're just going to line it up. Okay. Let's put our tape down to make sure everything stays in place. And then we're going to grab our die cutting machine. And you can stamp this as many times as you would like. And if you get any of the new products tonight, remember the packing gift will automatically go into your cart, as well as the scratch-offs. All right, so we're just going to run this through here. Oh, yes. Thank you. I always forget that. All right, so we're going to run this through. I'll show you what it looks like when you run it through. So once it's through, I'm going to pop the die out. Pop all these little pieces out here. you'll see here how they all fall out, and you will have all your sentiments you need that go with this stamp set. And I already cut these out earlier, but that's okay because we can always use more of them. But we have things like wishing you a happy birthday. Your birthday is important to me. Sorry, I forgot. Hope your birthday is a hoot. Well, what do you know? It's your birthday. Warm birthday wishes. Hope you have a quality birthday. Hope your birthday is dynamite. A little birthday spirit coming your way. That's for the ghost. Buzzing in to say happy birthday. Rhino, it's your birthday. That's why I made this card. It's your day, go Batty. And go bananas, it's your birthday. So you're getting tons of sentiments that you can cut out all at once. In the paper pad, let's go ahead and take a look here at the paper pad. In the paper pad, we have, tells you what colors, of course, it goes with. I have one similar, it's a real-time job. Right, isn't it great? So we have the balloons, the stars, the birthday, the happy birthday, the cake, and then it goes to the balloons, the streamers, the gifts, happy birthday to you, and the candles. And then last but not least, I've already pulled these. We have this page that we're going to use in class. I'm going to show you how to use this, where it's going to cut out candles for us, and then the other side are our little characters. We need to cut out our little characters from this because I don't feel like coloring today. And that's what's beautiful about this paper pad, is that since I don't feel like coloring, I don't have to. This paper pad is going to do all the work for me. So let me go ahead and grab my die set. This die set does come with your birthday kit. And we need the koala bear. The koala bear and the bat is what we're using today. And I love this little bat. I mean, I love anything Halloween and birthday. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut out our bat. This is the exact same imagery that is on the stamp set. So if you are in the mood to color today, which I'm not, you can go ahead and cut it out. You can color it and cut it out. So we're going to go ahead and send this through again, our die cutting machine. I know we've never done one with coordinating dies before, a paper pad at least. And I was like, why haven't we? And then it just didn't, there just wasn't a, you know, you just have to have a time for when it makes sense to do certain things. In this project or this box, in this, the birthday release just seemed to be it. That was the time. So we're going to send this puppy through. And my suction cups always stick so well. After we send this through, we will have our little koala bear, as well as our little bat friend. I love how perfect it cuts out. And I thought ahead. I was going to say I was smart. I guess I was smart. I thought ahead, and when I designed the paper, I made sure that there was white space around so you'd be able to very easily line it up. Isn't that cool? So you still have that white space that everybody loves behind their paper. Or I mean around their die cut. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do some stenciling. So these are the two simple blends. I'm going to use, if you fold the sides up, oh, does it really? Wait a second. Oh my word, it does. That is so funny. I was like, my lord, it almost took up my whole damn cutting mat. All right, So let's grab ourselves some A2 size paper. It doesn't matter. Actually, we're going to use larger paper because we're going to end up cutting these out. So we don't have to use A2 size paper. So I'm going to take my little bat cave here. My bat cave is for my bat friend. And let's hit this with just a little bit of pixie spray. You almost, did you see it? Almost took up my whole thing. I almost took away my whole map. And let's just get our bamboo guy here too. I guess we're not going to use pixie spray because I don't know where, oh, here it is. Because we're going to cut these out with dies. At least that's my plan. All right, so there's our bat cave. And this is our bamboo garden. I designed these to work with our little friends here, our little koala in the bamboo, and our little bat boy in here. It's going to make for some very simple adjacent cards. So for our bat cave, I've already chosen Crown Me, Roar, and Grr. We're going to do Grr in the center because there's always, I've always thought in caves. I've been watching you since your cricket YouTube days, so happy to support. Oh, thank you, Dory. I sure do appreciate that. It's been a long time since I worked with cricket. I still do love working with my cricket, though. I was just working with my cricket earlier today. I'm working on an SVG class, like a real-life SVG class that you can take over at the event side, but it's not easy to get those classes together because there's so much that I want to teach you, and it can be tricky. Getting those classes together, but I can tell you that it's going to be going to be all about card making and SVG use, which I don't think we talk about enough. But I love using my SVGs while I'm making cards. All right, so I think I have not been in a bat cave recently, but I'd say that's probably what I would think a bat cave might look like inside. All right, and for our next one, we are going to use 2 different shades of green. We're going to use Viper and Overzealous, 2 shades that are very, very different. Whoops. We'll start with Overzealous at the top here. Again, I'm using Simon Hurley inks. They're my favorite. Oh, thank you to everybody that is purchasing these new glazes and aqua pigments. I think you're really going to love them. And then we're going to grab our Viper, which is a very deep green. Probably the deepest olive green that he has. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about SVGs and card making because there's a lot of SVG videos out there, but there's not a whole lot about card making. And that's what we need. Because that's where I came from. I started my career with cricket. And then I started my own company. All right. So let's go ahead and move these to the side. And let's reveal. 1, 2, 3, go. Look at how cool that is. 1, 2, 3. And then we have our little bamboo as well. Now you could go in and you could color in these areas if you would like. I like that it's like kind of like a silhouette. You're looking at it from the outside in. Well, you can do whatever you would like. All right. So now I'm going to trim this down because we're going to take a circle die and a rectangle die, and we're going to cut these puppies out. Okay. All right. That's okay, Carol. Okay, completely agree. Definitely need to learn more about it. Yeah, it's tough. Okay. If I'm grabbing my dies here. All right. All right. Thought I kept them in my drawer here, but... Oh, there they are. Oh, my word, it happens to me all the time. All right. Happy Playwear. Thank you, Lori. All right. We're going to grab our circle, and then we also need... a rectangle. So let's see here. That's a little too small. Oh, I think we might have found the perfect one here. Ooh. Let's see what size this puppy is. Oh, yeah, that is perfect. This guy, using the new ruler, is 3.5 inches. All right, tape it right here. We just want to be gentle because we don't want to rip the underlayer. All right. Because sometimes when it can... All right. Our rectangle now. I know, she made me such a beautiful one. I have to bring them in and show them. All right, let's see. Rectangle, rectangle. I'm thinking this size. Yeah, I mean, it's going to cut off a little bit, but I think that'll be okay. You might have a whole set of rectangle dies. These are my old rectangle dies. Oh, yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So that one is 3.5 by 2.25. All right. So we're going to send that through the die cutting machine. That's going to give us our base for everything. Kind of juggling 2 cards at once. Normally we would do like 1 at a time, but tonight I think we are able to do 2 cards at once. I think. All right. Hold on. Pop these up so I'm not taking my whole table up with it. All right. So there's our little bamboo. And then here's our little bat cave with the stalactites and stalagmites. You can pop this however you would like. Uh-oh. We got a little bit of tear, but that's all right. Okay. Put these back before I lose them. Because we don't want to lose them. Oh my goodness, there we go. All right. And now we're going to, well, those fell down, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab our orange happy birthday paper to go with this guy. Because I think that kind of lends itself to it, don't you? And then for this guy, we're going to use our stars in the background. All right. I think that looks really cool. We're just going to do a little bit of layering. Thank you, Lisa. I thought that was Linda. Thank you, Lisa. But we're going to add to the background of this. No, actually, we're not going to add that because it won't look right. All right, so we're going to grab, and these again are very simple and easy cards tonight. So this will be at 4 by 5 1/4. And then again, 4 by 5 1/4. All right, now let me grab our card bases. Whoopsies. Wrong card bases. There we go. Put on our happy birthday first. This is for our little bat friend. And then we're going to place on our green for our little koala. We're going to add our koala piece, our little bamboo right there. And then our bat cave. Whoopsies. I think we ran out of adhesive. We sure did. I think there should be enough on there though. like so, and then it just gives us the base for our little friends. So let me grab some foam adhesive. Luckily, I still have some sitting here from my last adventure. We're going to do our little bat friend first. Whoa. So you just gotta sit there. Oh, wait. Let's put him upside down. Okay. So we have our little upside down bat friend. And then our little koala. Is going to go right in the middle of our bamboo, because you know our koalas love bamboo. All right. So now let's go through our sentiments. So we need the koala. And I made so, oh, it's your day go baddie right here. I made so many of these sentiments the other day because I just kept cutting them out because, I mean, it's a great set to have. And I think we'll pop this up as well. Don't you think? Yeah. Let's grab our adhesive. We're just going to trim this down. Because the koala one will need to go all the way across. Okay. And these are the simple cards because sometimes you just want to make a quick and easy birthday card. And this is the easiest way to do it in my book. How about yours? All right. And how fun are those? I mean, so simple, so easy. We were able to complete them in like, what, 20 minutes? I mean, you could do a whole bunch of those at one time. Literally a whole bunch of those at one time. All right. Okay. How fun. Should we add a couple of jewels in the cave? I don't think we'll add any on the bamboo, but I think that there would generally be some jewels in a cave, right? All right, so let's go ahead and put on our gems. I did have a great birthday. Thank you. It's kind of still going. It's like every time I turn around, there's more celebrating, which I love. We're going to put lots of little gems at the bottom here because I think there would be a lot, right? I think there would be. All right. Grab my stabby tool here. Oopsies. I still have lots of cards to make with the. We're going back to Groovy Darling. On. Hello, Kara. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. Your text message. I was meaning to all day. I love you too, my friend. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I'll miss you too. Okay. All right. So there we go. Oh, yes, that would look really good. All right, put that away. And now there are our 2 cards. Okay. I'm obsessed with it too. So look at how it put those at the bottom of the cave. Wait, do we need to put some green ones on here? Wait, do we have green? Oh yeah, the emerald green is the ones I just used. I think I want to use some. Yeah, I want to use some of the topaz instead, though. Why not? Let's just put a whole bunch of jewels. All right. So I think we'll do. We'll do the light topaz up at the top. And then we'll do the deeper shade down below. Because we'll make it look like it's kind of like a You know, kind of like it's shading. Oh, it is pouring down rain here. I agree. Especially when it comes to a birthday card. I think maybe just at the top. I think we should do a couple at the bottom too. Whoops. Let me get these. I think we'll do some down the side too. And just give us the right amount of oomph that we're looking for. Oh yeah, going all the way down was the right thing to do. Because it looks like it's supposed to be that way. I put way too many gems in my little bucket here. Well, I can't wait to see what everybody gets of their jelly beans tomorrow. All right. Last one. For our bedazzled bamboo, right? I love that. That's what it needed. Just a little bit of sparkle. A little razzle dazzle. All right, so there we go. There's our two little cards for today. So let me place these back here. Oh my goodness, we have so many cards we've made so far this month already. How exciting. All right, everyone. That is everything that I have, right, Christopher Dazzle? That is everything that I have for you all tonight. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. Remember, if you get your orders in this evening, you will get the pack gifts or the pack presents tomorrow, as well as the scratch offs and all those good things. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's a very special birthday card or your own ending. I love you for watching, and I love you very much. And I will see you all tomorrow while we're packing orders live.